What's up, you guys? It's Jono! Today I want to do a little Pokéfact or Pokéfiction episode. A lot of people have asked me, Jono, does extra small really make your Pokemon attack faster? And I'm like, you know what? It did for the longest time, but there's been so many updates, I haven't really tested it. And I do not go to gyms. Those of you guys who know my channel really well, you know that I do not go to gyms. If you've ever seen me out playing at Cameron Park or anywhere, I'm not sitting on the gym at all. I'm walking around catching Pokemon the whole time. But I used to battle gyms just a tiny bit, and I was really impressed over the extra small Pokemon attacking faster. It really did work before. Now, whether or not it still works now, I'm not sure. So what I'm going to do is I've got some pretty good Vaporeons, and some of them are extra small, some of them are not extra small. So here's one that is not extra small. Let's go ahead and appraise him just to make sure that he's not small. And he doesn't say that he's small, so what I'm going to do is star this guy because I'm going to use my starred status to pick a couple of my dudes that I want to use. Now this guy is extra small. Now they both have water gun. That's really important. They both have water gun, which means they should attack at the same speed unless extra small is actually faster than not extra small, like I think that it is. So I've got these two defenders here. I'm gonna go ahead and there's another extra small one with water gun. Here's another extra small one with water gun. You can tell I saved the ones that have the extra small and water gun. So I think I only need two to figure out if this is actually gonna work. So the 2212 and the 2197 are looking good. Let me unstar the rest of these guys just in case. And I'm gonna go into battle with these two starred Pokemon. Let me go ahead and sort by starred just so I can see if they're at the top. So I need to move up to the top here. So I got a couple of guys starred here, but there are my two Vaporeons. I just want to make sure they're on the first page so it's not too hard to go and find them because it takes forever. And then you can see at the top, I've got an overlaid timer app. So what I'm going to do is start the timer, and then I'm going to do my attacks, and I'm going to see how many attacks per second I'm able to get in. And I'm not going to do any dodging. I'm just going to do attack, 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 and just see how many attacks per second I'm able to get in. So let's go ahead and get this guy right here, and let's get the other guy. Now, there's a lot of people who have said, Jono, this absolutely works. I agree with you, and I think that you're the best for showing us this. And there's some people who are like, Jono, you are so incredibly wrong. You have no idea what you're talking about. And you know what? It's been a while since I actually tested this, and I never tested it with a timer. So let's just put the facts, to rest, or let's put the fiction to rest, or whatever. I don't know what I'm saying, you guys. Let's just figure out if it actually works or not, okay? So I'm going to start the timer. Let's go ahead and start the timer. All right. It seems like I can get about 2 attacks per second. He's pretty fast. Yeah, I'm getting 2 attacks per second, it looks like. All right, so let's swap him out. Not sure if it's the same. 1, 2, 1. Let's see. It's so close. It's very hard to tell. I'm gonna go back to my first one. Oh wait, no, did I even swap out for my second one? It's very hard to tell, you guys. I'm having a hard time telling. I ran out my timer, so let me go ahead and start my timer over. I should probably give myself like 3 minutes here. All right. So let's move my timer back up there. And go back to my Vaporeon who's not extra small. I guess he's out right now. They seem like they're attacking about the same speed, to be honest. I don't really see much difference. I'm tapping as fast as you can possibly tap. It's exactly 2 attacks per second. I'm like looking at it. I'm gonna go ahead and run here because I'm not trying to battle it out. But let me go ahead and do that again. I couldn't tell if the extra small was getting 2.5 attacks per second. So I might have to count it out to more than 1 second and see if he's getting 5 attacks per every 2 seconds. It's kind of hard to tell. It was actually extremely hard to tell. So let me see if I can revive these dudes. and bring him back into battle and see if I can do a little bit better test. It is very difficult to tell. I wish I could go in slow motion, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it again here. Let's see if I can tell what's happening. I'm gonna put the video out there and you guys can make of it what you will. I think that I may not be able to figure out if this is Pokéfact or Pokéfiction by the end of this video. I may have to go home and watch it myself. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It seems like every second is 2 attacks, you know? So that was counted out very nicely, and it was actually easy to see. Now this one is a little bit trickier. I think he's getting 2.5. I think he's getting 2.5, you guys. 2.5 attacks per second. It's hard to tell. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. Because I'm counting it off right before the second mark. So let's try it right when the second changes, alright? Wait. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. No, they're about the same. I don't know. They may be exactly the same. I do recall when the game first came out, Extra Small got a little bit of a boost, but I think we might be able to call this one Pokéfiction, you guys. It looks like Extra Small is not getting any kind of faster speed that I can tell. It doesn't seem to change it to me, at least. So, I'm not sure. I'm just not sure, you guys. It's a very tricky one. But for now, I think we're going to have to call that Pokéfiction. I mean, there wasn't much evidence to support that that actually did anything, you know? So kind of tricky. I don't see it as going any faster. It didn't look like it was going faster to me. Maybe it used to when the game first came out, but it definitely does not work that way now. So kind of interesting. Just a little bit interesting there, you guys. I think that it's pretty much Pokéfiction at this point. I don't think that there's any way that we can call it anything but Pokéfiction. And hit him with that solar beam. Oh, did I get him before I went down? Hard to tell. Alright, so I think I am going to go ahead and call this video done, you guys. It seems like we have a case of Pokéfiction here. I was wrong. I'm perfectly willing to admit that I was wrong. I think that it's worth experimenting and it's worth trying to figure out what really happened in the game versus just guessing. And there is a long time where it looked like Extra Small was attacking way faster, but maybe they nerfed it. Maybe they took it away. Maybe it's something that I'm just not aware of and they took it away. I'm not sure, guys. I just don't know. But for now, it doesn't seem to make a difference. So I think that we can pretty much call this Pokéfiction. It's hard for me to admit that I'm wrong, but I certainly don't mind doing it as long as there is proof. And the proof seems to be clear that it doesn't make the attackers attack faster. So, pretty interesting. I think there's a couple people who are probably going to be like, I told you so in the comments, and that's fine. I'm certainly willing to admit when I'm wrong, like I was this time. It is Pokéfiction. I think that busting out the timer and doing it on the timer is pretty much the only way to prove that. And as soon as I thought to myself that I was going to make this video, I was like, well, how am I going to prove it, you know? And I was like, well, I got to get a timer, and it's got to be an overlay app timer that I can put over the top of my app so I can be looking at the timer, clicking down while I'm attacking. And that's exactly what I did. I think it's a great method. I don't think that there's any better method that I could have used. And I think if you guys go back and watch the video in slow motion, like you're certainly welcome to do, you'll see that I was right. And, well, I mean, at least I'm right in this video. I was wrong in all my other videos where I said that you attack faster. But in this video, I was able to settle it. And basically, it is a case of some Pokéfiction there, you guys. Some Pokéfiction, all right? Lies. It's all lies. Okay, so I'm battling this dude. Let's see. I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish this out. Although I do have my Dragon Pulse Gyarados here, who can do some pretty decent damage. He's fairly strong. Dragon Pulse is good against the Lapras because he's a Dragon type. But actually, is he a Dragon type? Because it's not giving me the extra effective thing. So maybe I'm wrong about that. Like I said, you guys, I don't really battle gyms a whole lot. It's pretty much not my strong suit. It's not what I like to do in the game. What I'm doing in the game specifically is catching all the Pokemon, leveling up as fast as possible, trying to catch perfect Pokemon, and basically just trying to be the best player that I can be, so that at the time that I do decide to go in battle gyms, I'll actually have a good Pokemon set to do so with. But that's going to be the end of my video. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks to all my awesome subscribers, and peace.